Show of shame in Rivers State. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Nigeria is indeed a land of the unexpected. Within the rascality that is so common among the ruling elite, the citizens have come to take anything that happens in the political space as part of a game of politics where the rules are unimaginably elastic and shame is a scarce commodity. When the crisis brewing in the nation's treasure trove, Rivers State, came into the open, most political analysts were ready to dismiss it as one involving the recalcitrant godson and his unforgiving godfather. It led to a sharp division in the House of Assembly, with two speakers emerging and attempts made to impeach the governor, Siminalayi Fubara. Eventually, 27 of the members of that legislature, all of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, cross-carpeted to the Yoruba Progressive Congress, APC. Before then, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu attempted to mediate in the unfortunate development that was and is still considered too early in the new dispensation. That didn't seem to have helped much. Matters came to a end where the House of Assembly was reported to have been raised. Observers began to demand explanation as to how the fight got to that point. Now, to compound issues, the government has moved in 10 bulldozers to completely level it down. The reason profiled by the government for this bizarre development was that due to the fire that got at the complex and destroyed property worth millions of naira, the facility was rendered unfit for legislation. It further went on to say that it has already provided an alternative place for the lawmakers to carry on their affairs pending the rebuilding of the complex. Meanwhile, Governor Fubara presented the 800 billion 2024 budget estimate to his faction of the legislature at the government house, the same moment the demolition exercise was carried out. We are worried that the prospect of the convergence of the legislature and the executive and its implication for the further checks and balances that drive the democratic process. Also, we are concerned that the legislature, being the bulwark of the political activities in any true democracy, what is happening in Rivers State and the dimension the state government under Fubara is taking it leaves much to be desired. That arm of government is the seat of the true representatives of the people, where laws are made that drive good governance. We recall that in the United States of America, from where Nigeria borrowed its version of presidential system of democracy, a former president, Donald Trump, is fighting to save what is left of his political career because his supporters dared to, as a larger, desecrate the capital that houses the Congress, the seat of lawmakers. In the case of Nigeria, no one cares. It happened in Imo State. The governor, not Hope Uzodinma, to stave off unfavorable activities by the House, removed the roof on the pretext that he wanted to renovate the place. This crisis, was perceived by discerning minds, also cast a stark light on the broader political landscape in Nigeria, a country with a history punctuated by political instability and conflict. Power struggles often start the nation towards violence and disruption, reminding the nation of the fragility of its democracy and the dire need for robust institutions and effective governance. Sadly, as usual, in our opinion, the people are divided along socio-ethnic lines as if that is the real issue. The people must refuse to be fooled. This is about power play and who decides on who gets the bigger share of the cake. But it is important to remind the scheming politician that if people give them a mandate akin to a sacred trust, we urge them not to betray it. It is from that perspective that we are constrained to imagine the situation in that state with regard to the welfare of the people who may have started feeling that they wasted the time and energy bothering to participate in the election itself that produced these characters who have marginal interest, if at all, in their well-being. Soon, the news will be out. A humongous amount will be announced as the sum to be spent on rebuilding their house with all the sleaze embedded in it. This is the people's money that would have been channeled to a better use, directed at improving the lot of the downtrodden. It is pertinent to remind the governor that all eyes are on him to deliver on his electoral promises. Dividing the membership of a house, allegedly instigating the fire incident, and now completely bulldozing it will not be sufficient excuses for failure to live up to the expectation of the people, bogged down already by other socioeconomic factors that are becoming unbearable. Governor Fubara and him alone will take the flag for failure when the day of judgment comes, and it will surely come. He is then better advised to quit these shenanigans and face the duty of governance. Nothing else will suffice. I like how they come with give this is what they call timely reminder. It's still there in time. It's still there fresh. This is what they call timely reminder. Whatever he thinks he's doing now, he should make sure he's doing the right thing. Now I understand that what's it called? He was the one that set fire to the assembly and now bulldozing it. That's a waste of people's money. Do you know how expensive it is to build now? Only say your normal house, you won't build your normal 2 or 3 bed or 4 bed. Maybe say you and your people go use the manage the seafront. You won't build and so that you go stop to they give landlord people money. You understand? Make you focus on other things. After building it, you now come and run it to the ground and say you won't come build them again. Come on. They don't they pick money for grant. Then they pluck money for then they pluck them. One-sided, please, you and your cohort should allow him to govern. Stop this distraction. If you do not want to support him to deliver good governance, then indigents at the jaws are equal to the tax. Tell me who will be the loser. The electorate from the other side. Because causeless tribal bigotry and will continue for life if care is not taken. Is he going to govern by destroying government properties and rebuilding them again with people's fund? He should think twice to avoid putting rivers into a state of emergency. My own is, let him, I've said it before, continuously, that he should make sure whatever decision is taken is for the betterment of the rivers people. That the rivers people are not talking now does not mean that they will not talk. The only thing that will make them not to come outside tomorrow to talk is when he delivers good governance to the state. For now, Fubara is the government. Okay. Dividing the membership of the House, allegedly instigating fire incident, and now completely bulldozing it will not be sufficient excuses for failure to live up to the expectation of the people bogged down already by other socio-economic factors that are becoming unbearable. In your section, which I have quoted above, shows how biased you are and the points of reference. This person, yes, is actually one-sided. It's not that Fubara just woke up and started doing all these things. He was really provoked. What I'm saying, no matter how provoked he is, he should make sure what moves him is that he wants to rule River State and rule it better. He wants to even do better than his predecessor. It shows that you are not on the side of the people. River State is not a sole proprietorship business, rather it is a joint venture. The governor is trying his best to save River State has been a personal farm from what has been a personal farm, and you're here accusing him falsely. What your paymaster could not do in 8 years of leadership was done by the current governor before his 100 days in office. Let Pharaoh, let the governor be, and you will see unimaginable development and empowerment which you have not seen before in River State. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your